Hello, this is Ultra Titan Z, and I am back from another great year at G-Fest. So, we're going to take a look at what I got this year. I don't think I've ever gotten this many figures before, so prepare to see a lot of that. So the first thing we got up here is XXIX 1955. Now, I personally love this design. Been wanting to see a figure of it for a while, but didn't think they'd make one. So it's pretty cool to see here. I love how big he is. Just a great design. He really looks, this is his most fearsome, I think. He looks the most frightening out of all of the XXIXes we've seen. So, also we got Legion, a monster I've been wanting to get for a long time now. She is a big one. Yeah, she's massive. Especially for the price, it wasn't that bad, considering the size of this figure. So really happy to finally pick her up. But like wanting that for years. I remember I had a list when I went to G-Fest for the first time for figures I wanted, and at that time they were all really expensive because they hadn't been released yet, I guess, or remade or whatever. But now they have. Speaking of which, another one of those here, this was a big one on that list, was Gorosaurus. I always loved his coloration from King Kong Escapes, so I'm really happy to finally have him in my collection because he's one of my favorite kaiju. So very nice. Just so you know, all these figures were new. They just took the tags off them. Because I do like the tags, so I keep those around. Okay, so next, this is interesting. So these were not actually purchased at G-Fest, but at Walmart afterwards, because I wanted to see if they were cheaper there, and they were. So there's some new Empire figures. So the first one here is, of course, Kong with the Beast Glove. And then we've also got the Biomimic Heave that came with that, so that's cool. And then you can't have this Kong without Scar King. I think Scar King's so cool. So very awesome to get that. And then, of course, we have Shimo, another great Titan from the new movie. And I love her design and the coloration. And the figure just came out really well. So I'm really liking these figures. They have great detail, paint job, and posability for that price. So I'm really liking what Playmates is doing with these figures. Then we, so I should mention, I also got this. This is very cool. It's a kind of a retro book here, but it's like it's like a Gamera guide. If you want to see a video on it, I guess I could look through it maybe one day. But yeah, I thought that was cool. Then we also, right here, have an Ultra character, Alien Yapul. Just an iconic villain of the Ultra series, so it's cool that we have him now. Okay, these guys I've been wanting for ages. Every time I went to G-Fest, I'd look at them longingly, like, I can't get them. They're too much. But I saved up, and here this year, well, I could have gotten them before. But it would have been a large amount of the money I had, but I've been saving up a little extra. So here we have Dr. Gory and Karis from Spectre-Man. And this Karis actually has this stand. I think it works on Gory too, because he can't really stand up on his own that well. I also should mention I got two signatures here. One from Ryota, and the other from Alan Henry. I think that's the name. Oh, I'm not getting it wrong. Oh, we got it right here. Did I get it right? Please tell me I got it right. Yeah, right. But yeah, both just wonderful people to interact with. So I saw their panels, of course. Just a good, again, great part of this year's G-Fest. Over here, we've got Gabora from Shin Ultraman. I absolutely love this design. I think it's like, this is what I imagined Gabora should be, or was meant to be. So I'm glad that the people making that film uh, put this monster to good use and differentiated it from Naranga in the same movie. Then final figure here is going to be Virus from Gamma Ray Birth. Loads of great redesigns in that show. It's such a great show, but this one I thought was very unique. I just think that this figure looks amazing. Oh, and the last thing I got here was a CD. It's the 100 Years of Ifukube. Love his, of course, love his stuff, and I can listen to that in the car. So yeah, that is this year's G-Fest, and overall, I'm really happy with what I got this year. You know, these figures are just so fun, and I should be able to use them all for a tabletop gaming rule set I bought quite a while ago, but now I'm really starting to think about using it since I've got so many more figures. I think it's going to be really fun to play some games and create some, you know, battles. I've always wondered about, like, what would happen if we don't really have any great examples here. I guess, like, what if Anguirus fought King Kong or something like that? I don't know, but yeah, I think this year was really great. So yeah, if you ever get to the chance to go to G-Fest, it's a really fun time. I enjoy it, and a lot of the people there are just really great. So yeah, that'll be all for this one. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.